Hey folks, Chris once again. Welcome back to another video, and back with my crappy camera quality. Let me take that down a minute. Got my camera updated, so it's a little bit more darker. But this is another request, and this is from Samantha, and not my girlfriend Samantha, another Samantha. And she wanted me to actually review an episode of Goosebumps, which it's been a while since I've done the reviews, and I don't want to do every single video with reactions, so I'm going to start doing the review, unboxings, and all that other good stuff with the reactions. But I wanted to, and she wanted me to review a episode of Goosebumps that I love. This episode, I love Goosebumps. I grew up with Goosebumps. And she wanted me to review the episode Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Now, it comes in this really cool box, or really cool Goosebumps collection, which is only $5, which is a great fucking deal. It actually has all the discs, and it actually has covers from the books, and you cannot see that because my camera quality is so bad. But this episode is one of my favorites. I love it. It gets me into the Halloween mood. And it's basically about these two kids. Drew's the little girl, and then Walker, that's his name, who is not the best character in the episode. So him and Drew are walking down the street, and these two kids with costumes pop out, and it's Tabitha and Lee. No, the two creepy kids pop up first. Two of them named Shane and Shauna, who are Drew's friends, but they said they're stopping by for another week or two, and then Tabitha and Lee pop out, and Drew's tired of getting the shit scared out of her. So Tabitha and Lee leave, and then one of the creepy kids, the boy, I think that's Shane, and then Shauna's a girl. Shane was like, do you want us to help you get back at him? He's like, sure. And then the girl, Shanna, was like, oh, well, on Halloween night, go trick or treating with your bully friends, and Shanna and I will do the rest. And then Shane and Shauna nod at each other, and they're like, it's a good plan. And then the next night, the girl Drew has a dream about her friends being taken by these old people on Halloween, and they're like chained up, and this dad's like, and the old man's like face is all fucked up. It's a very creepy scene. I heard that scene got deleted from the actual DVD of the episode, which I wouldn't blame him, because that's a pretty intense scene. Very creepy and fucked up for Goosebumps. But and then Drew wakes up. She's all sweaty and gross. So she goes to wash up, and then they call Tabitha and Lee, and they said, come with us trick or treating. And then this scene's funny because Tabitha, Drew and Walker, they're like, they don't suspect a thing. And then literally in the next cut, Tabitha's like, I'm not sure what it is, but those two are up to something. And I'm like, that was weird, but whatever. But then And then it cuts to them trick-or-treating, and then Drew, before then, Drew and Walker, once their parents see their costumes, and then Drew's dad's like, what are you supposed to be? And then Walker's like, I'm a dark and stormy night. And then his dad's like, I see the dark, but where's the storm? He just squirts him with a squirt gun. It's hilarious, man. But then some people has gone missing, like some adults. So you're like, what the hell is going on here? This is weird. And then Drew's mom's like, I don't want you going out. She's like, oh, come on, it's Halloween. And then she's like, okay, go out. And then Drew and Walker go. Walker's a dark and stormy man. He's like a ninja. He's like in some kind of ninja costume. And Drew's like a superhero, which she looks cute. Not in a way that's creepy, like adorable little girl. I mean, don't take that the wrong way, people. Dirty minds. Anyway, and then Shane and Shauna, oh my god, I get these names mixed up, man. I mean, Tabitha and Lee, goes up to meet Drew and Walker, and then, they tell, Drew and Walker there's been some people going missing, like parents and dad, and adults going missing, and then it cuts to like this creepy figure, this creepy shadow, like a pumpkin head, like lobster claws. You're like, what the fuck's going on here? And then they go to a different part of town, and then you see these pumpkin head people pop out, and they're actual pumpkin, well, not actual pumpkin, like rubber latex kind of pumpkin heads, and they move and they breathe fire. They got lobster claws. They look really cool. Some great special effects for sure. They look very, very terrifying. So then the Pumpkinhead people take the kids to a different neighborhood, and then after their bags are full, they're like, okay, we're tired. We want to go back home. We're done trick or treating. They're like, and the Pumpkinhead people are like, no, you need to go trick or treat forever. And then they're like, we're tired, and then they literally dump out their candy, and they tell them to go back to trick or treating. I'm like, why? So there's something fishy going on here. And then they suspect that that's just Shannon and Shauna doing a prank, and then Tabitha literally takes up one of their heads, pumpkin heads, and there's nothing there, and just like, oh my god, she drops the head. When the head's on the floor, it's literally a fucking CGI shot or green screen. Pretty weird effect. And then the other pumpkin head, like, literally shoots a laser and it blows up a pumpkin. Pretty gnarly shit. And then just run off. And they run, and it's real quiet so you can tell. Boom, there's a jump scare, and then there's the pumpkin heads. And then the kids run off, Tabitha and Lee run off, and they're like, they'll never bother us again. And that pumpkin has literally shrink down, and it's the two kids, Shannon and Shauna. So yeah, and the reason they were fattening, they were making the four kids get candy and making them eat it all is because, spoilers, Tabitha, goddamn, I'm getting these names mixed up. Shannon and Shauna are aliens, and they literally do like a reveal, and then they're like these creepy looking sock puppet looking alien things, and then before they turn again, they're like, it's a 190 or you get to be somebody else, and they just reveal, and they're like these scary looking alien creatures. It's really weird. And then they're like, nice meeting you, Walker. And we will be back next year to eat more. So if you get fat, you might be next. Which I'm like, oh my god, this is a kids show? Oh. And it's just leaving the rocket ship and ET silent, and then the episode ends. And then Walker, the whole time he's like so in shock that he doesn't know what to say. Which I would be too. And that's it. That's Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. I fucking love this episode. I think it's one of the best ones of Goosebumps history. The special effects were fun, like the pumpkin heads and the fire shooting out, and then seeing a child being aliens or their spaceship. Even though their spaceship looks like a fucking toy you see at Mattel for babies, but and the atmosphere was really cool. Best how it literally gets you into the Halloween spirit, which I am all here for. Plus, it's about to be Halloween here soon, so I'll definitely watch this episode with my little brother. My 9-year-old little brother. He would love it. But yeah, it's definitely not the scariest episode of Goosebumps in the world, but it's definitely a fun one. And it had some of the better acting in it as well, and some of the better effects too. And the twists are like really, you never see it coming if you're a first viewer of the episode. So yeah. I also reviewed The Headless Ghost, which was another request from a little while ago. But yeah, let me know what you think of Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns in the comments below. And I know I haven't mentioned the book. I don't know much about the book. I really never read the book. But the episode kind of makes you want to read the book. So maybe I'll review the book if I ever get my hands on it. Who knows? So yeah. So with that said, thanks for watching. Thank you for the request. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.